Hello, and welcome to the Late Factor.
Hello.
We made it through the entire opening song.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, this is one of those times when we made it through the entire opening song. We were late, and we also accidentally started it while on the wrong screen, so you couldn't see. Okay, TPP's saying 11 again.
Oh, does that mean we're never allowed to choose 11?
Well, if you can choose it before he does, then I think you're okay.
Oh, yeah, these cables are a mess.
That's okay.
I had to take this network cable all the way across here because that was over here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and the network camera's IP's changed.
Oh, but you've got it back working
FYI.
again, so.
Yeah,
I was like, oh no, our camera's not working.
I did an mmap scan to see what RTSP ports are open on this network.
Yeah, I did that the other day from home as well. I was like wanting to work from home, and I'm like, what's my laptop's IP address? Did a quick scan.
Yeah, just fucking scan for SSH and see which one's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget your bags.
Someone just left their bags and thing. What's the new address? Oh, for when we move, is that?
We haven't moved yet.
Well,
That's the thing. We're still here, so
definitely
our new
haven't.
address is here.
What is this? Like, what did you tweet saying we're moving or something?
No, but I haven't tweeted.
Okay, you can tweet. What's the new address? Camera IP address. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay,
Hold
because
on.
we are going to be moving at some point. Are you actually going to find it?
Hold on. 192.168.31.31.
Whoa, that's a good IP.
It was .31.37, but now it's .31.31.
Yeah. I think because we set up .31 as the bus vector VLAN, right?
I think it's actually a client devices VLAN, which
okay.
means none of them.
It's the guest
It is
devices.
guest.
Yeah, okay.
Which
Oh,
they're
yeah, we
not
had
meant to talk between them, but I think we set up a rule
Yeah,
so
we
this
explicitly did.
laptop can do. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's not just for the bus vector.
We know networks. We do networks.
Yeah, well, I mean, we know networks. Occasionally I configure a network. I'm not so sure I know about them, but, good enough. Yeah, so someone actually posted on Twitter about a little camera they set up. We inspired some vigilante bus factoring, and they set up a camera. Tell us about it, Hugh. Oh, he's writing the tweet. I'll let him finish. So they tweeted at us with a YouTube video of a bus very running a red light. The weird thing is, so Auckland intersections are so different to Wellington intersections. Like Wellington intersections are these tiny little cramped lanes with like people trying to get through, as opposed to the geez, are you looking something up? I'm not sure the laptop's going to handle it very well, but yeah. Anyway. It's an intersection every time I'm distracted, and a bus runs a red light. And so we need to, if we move, we need to sort out getting a new camera set up somewhere, and then stream it in remotely. The new place doesn't have fiber, but hopefully one day we'll have it, and then we'll be able to have good stuff happening.
Man, I can't believe anyone actually uses this.
Uses the laptop?
Yeah, this laptop.
Yeah, technically we have fiber, but not UFB. Why are you just banging on here? Because you're going to set up fuck, that is.
I'll just pause that.
Dude, it's this. Something's fucked with this laptop.
Oh, is the sound going weird?
Is the sound going weird?
I don't know.
No, the sound's fine. I'm just saying it's like a laggy piece of shit laptop. Did you see that? It lagged playing a YouTube video.
Yeah, are we still?
Yeah, we're still. People can hear us. So you can see the things there.
Can't
see if any of us.
These images.
So we're trying to get the B-roll up for everyone, but
yeah, the B-roll is hot off the press.
Oh, there is chat on the screen. Yeah, the new neighbors. We could potentially get the new neighbors to set up a streaming.
We were actually just talking about that. Do you reckon just a browser?
I just think just post the link in. I think posting the link is going to be easier.
Nah, mate. We'll fucking show you.
It real lagged, so I'm not sure. OBS Studio. Oh, why would it default to that screen? That's real dumb. I think you need to turn on interact. Oh, no, you don't. There we are. It's playing.
Boom. Look at that. Fucking B-roll right there.
Oh, it's playing real smooth as well. There we are. One of the problems is you can't tell that the red light is red, but it was definitely red.
Yeah, because the cars were going. And
Also,
we signed out and signed out.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, it's auto playing. Turn it
God.
off.
Oh
It's
my
going to
God.
be loud and annoying. There we are. We got rid of it.
So yeah, that was
We went into LSD mode again. It's
Captain Pinchy,
Oh, was that the person who did it on
otherwise known as this person.
William Hicks?
Oh, I wasn't actually going to say the name, but
Well, it's public, right?
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. If it was like not public, I wouldn't have said it, but it's they.
I
posted
love
for
it.
so-
How not to drive a bus.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it is.
They've got like 12 videos.
But isn't it the longest intersection you've seen in a while? Wellington doesn't have intersections that big.
Yeah.
I guess like every other place in the world does, but not Wellington. That's small here. Why'd
what
you
was I
write
doing?
none for bus free light runners?
Because they're none, mate.
Ah, it's gonna be
None.
annoying. Well, so we didn't guess. I'm gonna guess 10.
11.
You guessing 11? You guys gonna split the prize if you won?
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, it's okay. You can split the prize.
Hey, TPP, do you want to split the prize? Is this guy going to run? Nah, I thought he was.
That would be fucking crazy. Yeah, there we are.
Do you
TPP
really
share.
think it's that crazy? Oh, this guy's listening again, I think. Hey.
The person across the road?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Because he's at his desk where he was last week when he was listening.
That's not a super easy way.
Hello.
Is there... No, I can't tell.
Is there anyone in here? Oh, he's going to hold up a sign for us. Yeah, he's literally writing a sign for us. I don't know. It's getting weird. No, he might not be.
Anyway. Oh, that fucking... Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That one was very red.
Oh,
First one of the day.
Whew.
Get your blood pumping. Fuck, not 12. You know what also I wish? I wish that this text box wouldn't update until you press enter, so that when you make a
Yeah,
shit ton of
it-
typos, it doesn't like immediately just display all the bad ones.
it's a bit weird.
Hey Chris. I wasn't going to say his real name since it's literally not public there, but okay.
That's fairly public.
How is that fairly public?
Well, if you know his first initial and his second initial and his last name, then you know who it is.
Yeah,
Nah,
I know.
he goes by that handle.
Yeah.
And he
I knew
just
you wouldn't
said
care.
he
but-
doesn't care.
I know. I'm just saying. I wasn't going to say it. I
Um,
wasn't going to out someone like that. What's this guy up to? He's
you
very slow.
literally just outed someone that went by Captain Pinchy with their real name.
No, because they linked the YouTube video which had their real name. It's different. It's definitely different. Hey, so isn't the airport flyer fucked? Like, we were talking about this in the office the other day. I got real mad about it. Grrr.
You got real mad. Have I got you like real mad at buses?
You have. I didn't give a shit about buses before I started doing the bus
we
factor.
were actually talking in the office with the other workmate, and he's like, "Yeah, I used to never notice buses running red lights.
Oh,
Now I
yeah.
just see them all,
All
the
the time.
time."
Yeah. Like, you see an intersection, you just stand there for 5 minutes and be like, there's one.
He is
there's
trying
one.
to turn into me though, which,
Trying to turn into you?
to be fair, he's
Do you-
doing
are
a
we
good
gonna count
job.
this?
Yeah, I'm gonna count it.
Yeah, he
It's an airport
probably has
flyer.
enough room to go forward as well, but... okay.
Um,
Yeah, airport flyer. Fuck the airport flyer. It's definitely
yeah,
counting
look
that
at
one.
all those people having to walk out of those set white lines.
Yeah. At least the bus behind him didn't like encroach too much, but still. IT support tech trailblazer MYOB. Who-
Wait, where are you
IT
watching?
The bus ad.
Oh,
I think like MYOB has to like advertise real hard here because Zero is so popular.
and
'Cause-
only on airport flyers because that's the only bus they're allowed to.
Oh, because
Advertise
yeah,
on,
it's like the
maybe?
separate
I
one.
don't
No,
know.
they advertise on the back of the normal buses.
Yeah, I don't think they do the side.
I
they
think
just-
they probably.
I
could.
love the side ones that say,
temporary bus.
"Yeah, I'm a temporary bus." Like I'm sitting on the side, like.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh.
stand in until the new buses get here. Well, it's been a year, so go ahead, get those new buses in for us.
Well, we've cancelled like double what we were cancelling 6 months ago. So
So fucked.
yeah,
So if they can't find the drivers, like I mean, now to be fair, they can't find the drivers because they pay shitty.
yeah.
but-
I think there are other issues they could fix
Yeah.
to get the drivers.
I
like-
just mean if they're not willing to fix the driver issues, then it makes sense to cancel the buses.
yeah.
I guess this is what I'm getting at. Yeah.
I was thinking like it was
Mhm.
one of my like weird thoughts that would never happen.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen. But
Mhm.
what if I do like a letterbox run around the
Oh
city,
God. Wait,
convincing people not
first
to
of all,
pay their rates for the
Letterbox
regional
around the
council?
Oh, you mean like suburbs or what?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
Convincing people not to pay their rates specifically for the public transport. So there's like a targeted rate for public transport.
Yeah.
Being like, I will do it better. then I'll get heaps of money.
I
Then
will
I'll
do
just
it
pay the
better.
drivers better.
Okay. You switched from like civil action, don't pay your rates to, but also then pay your rates to me and I'll buy a bus.
I'll probably start with paying the drivers more.
But
The current drivers.
how you don't have a stake in any of these companies?
I would literally just get on the bus, being like, "Hey, like, have some money."
They
Like,
would not accept. They'd be like, "What the fuck is going on? Get the hell off the bus, you crazy person!" I think like putting letters in mailboxes is
I'm not gonna
fine.
oh,
I wouldn't do it. Fuck no.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, what would the letters say? Like, "Hey, don't pay your rate."
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty up on the don't pay your rates lately.
Nah, I'm not really.
I pay my rates.
I'm all talk.
indirectly.
You literally don't pay your rates. We've had this discussion.
First of
You
all,
pay rates in Hamilton.
I also pay rates indirectly in Wellington.
So you pay rates entirely only in Hamilton. Only place you pay rates is
Okay.
in Hamilton.
Okay, I pay a guy who pays the rates here,
Yeah, that's fine.
which is indirectly paying rates.
Yeah. What
Am I
if,
touching you right now?
What if you?
Oh no, I'm touching your shirt, which is touching you. So I guess I'm not touching
What if
you.
you pay me
Yeah.
money
Mhm.
and I say I'm going to pay rates with it?
Well, it depends. What's the purpose of me paying you money? If the purpose of me paying the
Yeah,
money,
I'll pay rates
No, hang on. What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
purpose of
you-
me giving you money? Like, why am I doing
to
it?
pay rates.
And you then paying rates with it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll say I'm paying rates,
That's different.
but the purpose is
So,
you're-
so
you're
in
paying
this
me-
scenario, I know that the owner of the property I live in is
Do
paying
you?
rates. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How sure are
100%.
you?
Because they're not.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh, is it a buzz, really? Because
We're in
we're
the
not
day
getting
of
letters
blocking.
saying that they haven't paid rates.
Robin Hood. Yeah, mate.
So I know that I pay this person with the intention of them paying rates, and I know they're paying the rates. I think that's fair to say that I am indirectly paying rates.
I'll agree to disagree.
Okay. I guess I'm never ever. Oh, you're not touching that. Technically, your hand molecules are just getting real close to it, and then. Oh yeah. Fucking Jesus! Get fuck off.
But you're not touching it.
I don't. Well, I think I'm touching it. You just don't think so.
Yeah, you're not touching it.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure it's clean.
Wow.
If it's not, it's like real fucking
It's like,
gross because I haven't worn that in like.
I always
a
wash my
year.
dick at the start of the day, so it's by. Yeah, it's like it's okay to not wash your hands if you go to the toilet if you wash your dick at the start of the day, because
Yeah.
then it's just clean. If anything, your hands are the dirty thing. If you're washing your dick after you touch it, because hands are dirty. Nah, he's all good. Look at him. Number 3.
Oh, I thought that Eastbourne would come forward.
Nah,
the
not
purple
not
one.
there, dude.
Yeah, I thought he might.
That'd be real brutal. Oh, the number
We've
3.
seen it before.
Good bus. Look at that. There's all these spots on the number 3 there.
Look at this tree. Oh, I saw like. Did I send you the Snapchat of the tree up in Brooklyn?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think I
Don't
did.
recall it.
Yeah, so I was coming down.
Oh, there's an advert on the side of the bus. They do it.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
just
like
some of
little
them.
baby elephants. Yeah, so there was this tree in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's just got new like roses and they're like kind of popping out. I don't
Okay.
think they're roses, but yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of looks
flowers.
cool. It reminded me of this tree actually.
Oh, why? The street is.
We've kind
There
of
was a
watched.
cyclist who went through a red light.
Yeah, that was. We've kind of watched the evolution of this tree over the year.
Yeah. Have we been here for about a year? Because when we moved in, it was blank. Right?
Yeah, I
Or
think we've
close
been
to
here.
it.
Yeah.
And then now we're back to it. And we're moving out soon as well. Isn't that a just. Oof. It's the circle.
Oh no, that was
of
green. Oh, there was a cyclist overtaking another cyclist.
life. Yeah, I'd overtake a cyclist if I was a cyclist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a cyclist riding in the road and an angry car behind him before.
A fan just sent this in.
What'd you call it?
Um,
Yeah, probably.
well,
We
like,
don't have enough information to see
Oh,
the full
you-
timing. Because you can't see when it went orange. Oh, here you can actually, this one.
oh,
Oh, it's real borderline.
oh, no, I think he's over the. Nah, I would call it because he still hasn't gone
Oh,
over
over there.
those lines.
Yeah, but that's the pedestrian lines. don't
Nah,
we?
there's
Can't-
pedestrian lines there and there.
Oh,
and
is it the
there.
corner
It's-
one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
those big ones.
I would call it then. Someone just sent in a video from the internet. Just tweeted at us. Check us
From
out
the
at
internet.
Twitter, the Bus Factor.
And that was at an intersection that Metlink think don't run red light.
Well, they think they don't run red lights anywhere.
But then the construction site just down there think they do run the red lights. So,
Yeah,
it's
anyone
really
who
hard
has
to
to
know.
deal with buses at intersections thinks they do. And
So I've noticed.
yeah,
Oh no, that goes there now.
were you looking for old mate
Old
catch a
transit.
busser?
Oh, I'm not sure if that's
No, that doesn't look like
that's just someone in a high vis.
Yeah.
I think. I think transit's given up.
Well, maybe they're just done. Like, what's the point of continuing it?
Yep, we run red lights. We know.
Yeah,
We've got
told some
proof.
bus drivers off. Yeah. To be fair, there's less at the moment, and we normally have more than 3 by 5:20.
Oh yeah, we are quite late. We did start late.
6
Like,
minutes late.
6
yeah.
minutes late, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, should we jump into some news then?
Yeah.
Have you got
Alright.
anything you wanna?
Did I
I
tell
just-
you about that time I was in jail?
As in, you were jailed or you were in jail?
I was in jail.
Okay, the distinction I'm getting at is, were you jailed? Like, did someone, like, for example, the cops arrested you and put you in jail, or were you just in a jail?
I was in a jail cell.
Okay, but we weren't jailed. Okay, carry on. You didn't tell me about it, well, but it sounds reasonable.
I had an apple
Yep.
and I broke out.
You had an apple and you broke out.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of bust? I don't get it.
No, it's not a bus story.
Oh, is it a tech story? Ah, fucking hell. God,
Top line of
yeah,
the text
PlayStation
lane,
Tour was what I was
Apple
thinking.
jailbreak.
Yeah, okay. But you said,
My dad actually got locked in the jail cell once.
yeah, I mean, like, that's not an uncommon thing, especially if you're Māori in New Zealand.
He's not.
Oh, yeah, but also for criminals. And
He's also not had any arrests or convictions in New Zealand or anywhere.
okay, the way you said he's not had any arrests or convictions in New Zealand or anywhere. I was like, for a second, I'm like, what shit did he flee from? Okay, kids, we're moving to New Zealand. Yeah, terrible pun. I have to agree with that. That was
Wow,
probably one of the
harsh.
worst puns I've heard in a while. Also, I think a car just went onto the other side of the road, which makes me. Oh no, it seems fine. I think a car just like seemed to pull out quite far onto the other side of the road, which made me think that.
Damn, look how far back they're like backed up just to pull into that stop.
Yep.
One
They
would think that stop is not big enough for the amount of buses they're putting through.
It's not like they
Or-
can increase it,
Their timetable is a bit shit, so
but they can't fix that either. Like, I don't know. I'm not like I don't have a problem with that because what are they going to do? More buses? That makes it worse. Less buses? That makes it worse.
more bigger buses maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, that one, fair enough. Though I do feel bad. Like, see, that's empty. There's like, because at this time of night, you only want double deckers going in one direction. But of
Yeah.
course, that's not how life works. You can't do that.
It's kind of funny when I go home on the bus sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the first bus will be full and then like there'll be another bus like 2 minutes later. Same route number. But there's also like 3 different routes that go up to my house.
Yeah, yeah.
And like all 3 will come at that time. So now there's like 4 buses all in a row, all
Yeah,
going to the
yeah.
same place. Kind of.
Yeah, I have a similar thing with the number 3. Yeah, before landing key. Wait, there are 2 or 1 more crossing further down. I'm not sure what you mean.
There is Choose Lane and then the Lambton Key intersection.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So we're looking at Choose Lane. Well, the camera.
So
just
there's
switched.
one more. So after this intersection, there is a bus stop, and then there's the Lambton Key.
Yeah, so they just turn straight left, basically after this bus stop that you can, that we saw it backed up on.
Yeah. Or the buses coming towards us are coming straight from Grey Street? No, Hunter Street.
Yeah, I'd never catch the bus going that way. I'd barely catch it going up to Lambton Key either.
I only know it because I have to ride a bike that way.
Yeah, those cross streets there are real confusing. I mean, you're like, oh, just tune on here, and the Uber's like, no, mate, that one's one way only.
Yeah.
And you're like, what about this one? Oh, that one's
You
got
always
robots, so-
order an Uber like outside here, even if you want to go that way.
No, I normally. Well, okay. Actually,
Now that I've told you, you should go down
No,
there.
no. It's worse. So I've look, believe me, I order a lot of Ubers. It's actually better to order it from here because I don't know how the Uber app routing works, but if you order it from whatever street that is, Tristram, what's it called? Mercer. If you order it from Mercer, the Uber app fucks up and it assigns you people who are from that direction.
Oh.
So it doesn't, because it doesn't understand that this road here is essentially one way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
instead it thinks you can't go down it, and so it fucks up real bad and gives you an Uber that's real far away. Whereas if you order it one just from down here,
I'll take it.
gives you what? Yeah.
What if you get a Zoomy?
Zoomy's probably better. It's absolutely fucked how bad the Uber app is at this particular location.
Uber does use Apple Maps.
Oh, do they? Is that why it's
Yeah.
all fucked? Yeah.
I worked it out. You know my street.
Yeah. Oh,
you,
yeah.
You have to
did
turn
mention,
around
yeah.
that O'Hara, the hairpin.
Yeah.
And
they get
Apple
all
Maps
confused.
calls that little section O'Hara Road. So as you're coming up the hill, they're like, turn right down O'Hara Road.
Yeah.
Which is down the hill. Well, it just says turn right onto.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, whoa, no, like go around the corner, like don't do what it says.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
I'm like, I
It's lying
now
to you.
understand why the Ubers always go down that street when they're coming to pick us
Yeah,
up.
because you're like, what the fuck? It's like with Peace Drivers or something. If you see them all the time, and then you actually look up your address on the map system, and you're like, oh, that's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our address here at this office is actually real stupid as well. Where our address actually on the lease, it doesn't give a number. It says like the lease is defined as this many square meters within this unit, and it like doesn't give a particular number, and then so stuff always goes to the wrong. It's stupid. Anyway, did you see that a new jailbreak is out for the latest iPhone devices? Well, latest version of iPhone.
I did.
Yeah.
It's interesting because last week we were talking about how we could get researcher jailbreaks, right?
Yeah. So there's actually two news stories here, quite similar. So we have Carillium, who were releasing.
He's just still on this.
He's just standing at the intersection, taking more.
Is that
yeah.
the same one?
Or what, going the other way? No.
Yeah, that's Taste on Willis.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
same intersection.
yeah,
but different buses. We just got sent another one.
it's like vigilante bus factory.
Why is he waiting there? Maybe he's waiting for his partner or something.
I thought he was going to get a train.
Is he? I don't know.
Maybe the trains got cancelled on the walk from here to there, which
Could've-
took about 2 minutes.
Could've
and
been,
He's
yeah.
like, oh, all the trains are cancelled.
Maybe. So Carillium is getting sued by Apple. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did see that. That was
Yeah.
interesting because
Carillium's been around for a while as well. Not a super long time, but
I mean, their product model is like, hey, we give you Apple devices.
yeah, virtual jailbroken Apple devices, which like
It's
Apple could just
super
do it
useful.
themselves. I'd be fine with that. Ugh.
I mean, Windows does that. Windows gives you the like
Yeah, they explicitly do the
unlimited
VM stuff.
trial version type thing,
Yeah, real good.
which is weird. Oh, I had to like install Windows the other day. It was weird. It
Um,
asks you a lot of questions, and
Yeah.
it's really fucking hard in our shitty like Spice interface or whatever.
Oh yeah, with the mouse is like
The
out of
mouse just does not sync, and you're just like, oh, like I want to click that, but like my mouse is here. Like, how do I get the actual?
Yeah, what happened was the person who was updating. So we use a tool called Kimchi.
Kimchi, yeah.
What Kimchi is the like framework, and Wok's the framework. Kimchi is the plugin, and it's for managing like libvirt virtual machines. It was made by I don't know who made it originally, but there was this chick from IBM who was maintaining it, and then like IBM was like, stop maintaining that, and so she stopped. But then she like left IBM, and she's like, okay, I'm going to start maintaining it again. Long story short, it's got some pretty critical security vulnerabilities in it.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we need
like
a report, but we just realized it.
Pre-auth XSS.
Pre-auth XSS that triggers as soon as you log in. And so we're like, oh shit, we should really report and fix that. It wouldn't even be hard to fix as well, but we're just
Yeah.
real lazy.
Literally, you can just try and log in with any username,
Yeah. Well, it's not,
and then as an admin logs in, boom.
at
triggered.
least it's not like critical, like some part of our infrastructure that really matters, like every single virtual machine we have.
Yeah.
It is though. It really is. Anyway, so Carillium getting sued by Apple, but did you notice they waited? Apple waited until after this Black Hat announcement where they
Yep.
said we're going to give away jailbroken devices. A week later, also we're suing Carillium. Like, oh, okay, interesting timing. Which like the old spot is well behaved at the moment. That's good.
Oh, that's the easy one.
Was it?
Yeah, that blue
Okay.
one.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I wasn't super. I was reading the chat. Bus Factor logo.
Oh,
auto
he's part of the
update
old spot.
text,
Yeah, the odd spot like
framework camera.
came and went.
Where bus count? There we are. Real hard to see sometimes. We have so many things on here. Like, not very good. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay. I gotta Hugh's topping up on wine or something. It's had a tough week. No, I'm okay. I got Coke here. I only just got into work, so I've got to do work after this. I told someone to get something done by Friday, right? Well, technically it's still Friday, so I hope they didn't want it done by close of business because here we are. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a camera set up in the old spot as well. Stream that over. Because I hear the old spot, our old office has UFB now, so that would be, reasonable to do the streaming. I did discuss it because did you know that our old neighbors are moving? So then, yeah, there would definitely be. But I guess they didn't want to, or whatever.
I'm still not sure there's enough space, even with their office
And our one.
and our one.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like we're smaller than they are.
Yeah, they did have quite a big space because they kind of went
Yeah.
around that way.
Yeah, they went quite far. Yeah, it's because it's real spread out when you go in there as well. There's a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
really
room,
is.
But oh well, I'm happy to do whatever the bosses think is best. Oh,
Oh, that taxi.
so there's a
just-
bus. I was gonna. Damn. Yeah. Hey, if you're in a taxi, do you call them out if they run red lights?
If I'm in a taxi.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Nah, I don't either. Uber, yeah. Wow, you won
Ooh,
star for red
damn.
running. I was in an Uber the other day, actually just done here, and the sensors must have been fucked because we waited there for I think 4 minutes, and the
Damn.
Uber guy was like, I think the sensors are broken," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, like go ahead, like I'm fine with you running a red light in this scenario. It's like it's all good."
Was he not over the advanced cycle box?
Was he not over it? Initially, we were like in the right place, or what I would consider the right place.
Yeah.
And then like,
He needs to go over the cycle box.
oh really?
Literally, yeah.
But that's ridiculous.
I've told the council, but
Ugh.
they just hate cyclists. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's frustrating.
yeah, I've only actually called out one taxi driver in my entire existence. I
Wow.
think,
Well, hang on.
which was that guy.
Yeah, let's
that I-
rephrase this. While you're in the taxi, you mean? Right?
Yeah.
Because when you're not in a taxi, I seem to.
as a passenger.
As a passenger, yeah,
I've only
yeah.
called out one person as a passenger, which was that guy I thought was drunk,
Yeah, yeah.
and which
Oh, that's okay. He's got a medical certificate.
that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was like, all right then, what?
Yeah, that was a real weird situation. Yeah.
I love how I've got the calls recorded when I was drunk, and I'm like fucking slurring on the phone. I'm
Trying to
like, oh, your driver's drunk. And they're like, oh, no, it's all right. He's got a medical. I'm like, what?
How does that mean it's okay to be drunk?
It was too much for my drunk brain. I'm like, wait, what?
It's weird for a sober brain as well to be like.
He
"What?"
was like fucking swerving over the road. I was like, I do not feel safe in this car. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
damn.
I think we were in Australia once where went to get in an Uber. There's like 4 or 5 of us. We went to get in, and most of us were in, and then the Uber just started driving while the door was still open, and I hadn't got in yet.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Was it Christchurch? Yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
it's just like, what the fuck? It's happened more than once. We did have it in Christchurch.
Remember in Christchurch
also
where we
happened-
saw 3 crashes in the space of 10 minutes?
Oh, that was that was a weird year in Christchurch. Yeah. Check on to,
Oh, that was.
yeah. They were arguing or whatever.
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
one of
Yeah.
the crashes like crashed into a fucking house or some shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like,
We were in a fucking like a dead end
like,
cul-de-sac.
yeah,
and there was like
real shit.
a 60 kilometer per hour crash there, and we were just like, "What? That car's fucked up. How did this happen?" And like,
Yeah, because it was still there when we like got out. Because like it was while we were asleep. Well,
Yeah,
like,
someone heard
like-
it, right? Was
yeah.
it you who heard it?
yeah, I kind of like
someone heard
woke
it.
up
It
to
was
it.
like, oh, what's that noise? It's weird.
I'm like, oh, weird.
And then went out. It was just like, what the fuck is this?
Fucking
crash?
cops all over it, being like, damn,
Yeah, it was
that car
weird.
doesn't look like it's driving again.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some that Christchurch trip was weird. That there's
Oh,
some weird stuff
chicha.
going. Yeah. Check on to. Well, it's coming up again. Yeah, I mean that's relevant tech stuff actually. 2, 3,
Ooh,
4.
I could do with
4
some
or 5,
chicken tonight.
I'm going to check on. I think. I've got an Airbnb
about
booked,
tonight?
and someone told me we had tickets tonight. Flights, yeah, got flights. Well, wait, hang on. Did he end up booking the flights the earlier day? Okay, he did. Cool. Yeah, I got flights then.
I haven't heard anything, so
Did you ask?
nah.
Well, yeah, that would explain it. He explicitly he was basically like, "This is our boss." He was like, "Does anyone want to go?" And people who responded get to go. I would say you've left it quite late now because the Airbnb is already booked. But yeah.
I can always squeeze in an Airbnb.
Oh,
That's the thing is.
So that's one of my things. Like, if if we book an Airbnb for an event, I always want to get an Airbnb that comfortably fits everyone who's currently going, so that if someone extra does come, we're not like, oh great, 4 of us to a room.
And my partner might be coming down, so I need the main room.
Oh, like last year.
time, yeah.
Oh, last time, yeah, it was 2 years ago, I think. Wait, no, it was last year, wasn't
I
it?
think it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've been, yeah. Oh, was it only the 3 of us? Was it?
Yeah, I think we took
Oh
like,
yeah, because she
leave
turned up.
and we
on the-
yeah, we did like a little holiday for the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
kind of cool.
Right, there was one where they had the lines.
Christchurch is like really
Yeah, sleep on the
sad
floor.
in the center. Like it's still just a fucking construction zone.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see that. Oh yeah, yeah. The conference is in the center. Yeah.
Is it close to the bus station?
I did look this up actually. I looked at a map and was like, "Where's the bus stuff?" Because someone last year mentioned that the buses were all fucked in central Christchurch. But I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm not sure this laptop can handle more sand.
More sand, yeah, just like in all of its ports, like all over its screen. It's a hardy boy. A 10 or 15
We did
minute
actually
walk
have someone
from the
sleep on the floor
thing, I
last
think.
time, or the couch. We
What?
like made a friend.
That was the first time. Yeah.
Was that the first time? All right.
Although, like but the thing is, in Canberra, we were me and Dave were already sharing a room. Because I made the mistake of giving our boss 3 options, and the rule is if you receive 3 options, a mid-tier, medium tier, high tier, you pick the medium tier one. That is the rule. He doesn't do that. He picks the low tier one. So then when someone else was like, I'm gonna come, we were in this like dinky, shitty apartment. It was fucking hot. There was no air conditioning. And
Was that the one I got naked at?
No, this was last year. Well, the most recent. Well,
Ah,
this year
right.
was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't
the
there.
most recent one. Yeah. And yeah, someone had to like sleep on the shitty little couch the floor, because the couch you couldn't do it, so you had to sleep on the floor and like.
Actually, for the record, I didn't get naked. I just like opened my underwear.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. I saw it. I was probably. In fact, I don't know. I wasn't
I
exactly
think you were
sober.
like
I was
literally
mainly
in
sober.
the view of it as well.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
it
have
was a
been a
whack
whack
on,
on
yeah.
thing. Oh, that was easy. Fuck, look at him speed by.
Damn, he did.
Boom.
What, typical red light or typical Hugh showing his dick? Yeah. So I think it was mainly the balls. So
I think it's
we're
the
okay.
balls. Or the dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get Whack On is meant to be coming back? Did you guys know that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. I think it's actually just a it's a scam, because they did you
It's
see
a
that
scam.
they've got their badges all sorted,
Yeah.
and I've heard about what the badges are, and so pretty sure the conference is just an excuse to get the badges at this point. They're like, oh yeah, the badges for a conference. When's the conference happening? Oh, we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
We got the badges.
Fair enough.
Because there's besides Perth over there. Yeah. Yeah, next month. It's coming up soon. Yeah. Yeah. Is anyone going to it? Yeah. It's
Nah.
like, it's so far away. Perth is far. And like for Whack-On, it kind of felt like it was okay. Because I knew like most of the Whack-On crew, and like the VIP room was always a great time. So I feel like I feel like I'm more likely to go over for Whack-On than besides Perth. So I think our boss, Bogan, came over one year and was just like, what the fuck is this conference?
Oh yeah,
This
he
is
was
the
just
most
like,
lax conference. Like, I don't think I'm going to go to this again.
yeah, I was real hungover when I did my talk, and
Oh, yeah. He wasn't happy about it, right?
yeah, well, he wasn't like super happy because like I got on the slushies like pretty early.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those slushies. So they had
And
alcoholic
he was just kind of
slushies.
like he gave that look like I'm not impressed, but like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
you're an adult. But then I still did a good talk.
That was
in
the one where
French.
you were hungover in French. Yeah.
Yeah, in French.
I don't think it was a good talk. I mean, like, I didn't see all
You
of it.
were extremely hungover, lying on the couch in your underwear at home.
I was like fucking throwing up all the time. It's like, yes, but okay, your talk, the thing is, I think it got better once you stopped talking to French. But
Oh
to
yeah,
start
once I switched to English, it
you went
was
on for like
real.
5 minutes as well.
Someone
and-
like called out from. They were like, can you speak English?
Yeah. And so, like, the thing is, like, there's like funny presentations.
I
and
told
then
the
there's, like-
organizers I was going to do it, and they were like, "Yeah, that sounds brilliant."
yeah, they would love it because
Yeah.
they love that kind of stuff. They also were like, there's a liquor ban in the library portion. You can only drink in the VIP room. So only, and then they were like doing shots on stage, and I'm like, so much for a liquor ban.
yeah.
That was, I think that year they gave us like a bottle of really cheap wine as a singer's gift.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, that was easy.
wasn't the easiest I've seen. Just the
Yeah.
butt, just the
I don't
bus
know.
part.
I think they've changed the orange light. Yeah.
You right to make it longer?
Maybe. That did seem longer.
No, I don't think
Like
so.
I was like, that's easy because
No, he was
running,
just going real speedy. He was got like it's the speed that really did it.
Yeah.
We'll see when it comes up again. It's gonna take
Did
a while.
we let me take 11?
Yeah, we should share it.
We're just
TPP
sharing
City is
again.
willing to share it with you.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Oh, speaking of other conferences, just since we're talking about it, it is tech related.
Oh, you did say I'll share.
There is a conference tomorrow. Well, conference maybe not the right word. There's an event happening tomorrow here in Waikato. So
Security.ac.nz, and
Yeah.
it's not in Waikato. It's actually in Wellington.
sorry, in Wellington at Massey.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually at Massey
it's-
University of Wellington.
Is
No,
that
it's actually at
fake?
Victoria University of Wellington.
Massey has a campus here, right?
Yeah, Massey does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the boss is doing a talk, and
Yeah. Oh, history of hacking. Yeah, I've seen it. It's actually it looks
He-
quite good.
has a reference to Wellington University. And when he was doing his run through, I was like, "Where's that?" And he's like, "What? Like what?"
Wellington. Is there a Wellington University?
No, I think there is now. Victoria's changed their name.
No, they haven't.
They were thinking of
They
changing
want to
their
change
name.
their name. They got told they weren't allowed to. They literally said we're doing it, and they got vetoed by the government. And then so they said, okay, that's fine. So what they did was they said we're not changing our name, but we're doing all our rebranding to de-emphasize the word Victoria.
Yeah.
And so now all their branding just says Wellington University. And the government's like, you fucks, we told you can't do that. And they're like, but we're not changing our name. We're just rebranding.
Oh,
That is easy. That's also like that's the kind of thing where if someone had headphones on, they also could have walked in front of it.
yeah.
Look, I don't want to see someone get hurt, but also, wouldn't it be the most satisfying thing in the world to have someone be injured and have it on camera while we're counting red light runners?
Shall we talk about some children?
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Go ahead.
There is some dash cam footage
Okay.
on the
Of
internet.
children? This seems I'm not like
Of
we have a code of conduct on the iTunes store to uphold. I don't know where you're going with this.
Aren't we like not allowed to swear? I think we
we're
gave
allowed
up
to
on that a long
swear.
time ago.
We're not allowed to talk about sexual content.
Yeah, that's right.
Stupid driver. Yeah, that was
I'm
pretty
not
bad.
going to talk about sexual content,
Okay, good. Good, real good.
which I don't know why you thought I might.
I just wasn't sure where you're going with it.
Yeah, so some children were
Mm-hmm.
crossing the road,
Okay, as they do.
and there was a dash cam.
Are they
on
gonna
a
like
car.
fucking attack a driver again? That occasionally happens.
No, so a bus ran a red light,
Okay.
caught on dash cam,
Yeah.
while kids were starting to cross the road.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So what do you think will happen with it?
Not like the masturbating chat last week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we do. Now that I think about it, we have mentioned both children and masturbating in the same story. So
Was that last week? No, that was weeks ago. Was that
we briefly brought it up because we talked about last week or maybe the week before. We talked about how the person like got kidlocked by
Oh
crazy
yeah.
or something, and the kids got like told they were doing good, and we were talking about kids on buses. We had a few.
Yeah, and we went back to the one where that girl was just on a bus where the guy fucking just started tugging. Oh my god! Like, what would you do? Like,
We've had this
I would
conversation
probably
so
just
many
crawl
times.
under a seat and just be like,
Crawl under a seat. That's worse. I think I would press the button. I'd press the button. Ding.
yeah, I suppose that would be good.
And
I
that
suppose it's like when I was walking home the other week,
Yeah.
and there was like some guy like just checking out the sites, and like I had to walk past him, and it was a tight. That's one. It was a tight
easy.
spot, and I'm like, oh,
Can't
like
keep
if I walk
listening, you
past
get
him, I'll
paid.
give him a fright. So I walked
Wait,
up to him and I
yeah.
went.
Yeah. Okay. So the problem was that
I
he
waited
was
way too
distracted.
long,
Yeah.
and I was
just
basically like
kidding. You just-
right next to him, and he was like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, mate."
Oh, I really love giving people frights. There's something real good about it. My partner says I'm a psychopath because I like giving like so. We have the way it normally works in our house is the bathroom light we leave on, and then the bathroom connects to the laundry, which the light we leave off.
Pepe's gonna get vanned.
What, by listening to us? I think you're there, right?
Is there a van close to you, Pepe?
You know what? Vanned means being put in prison, right? You know that, right?
Vanned.
Yeah, you've heard that.
Hit by a
right?
van.
No, what? Do you actually not know the term
Hit
vanned? or
by
you-
a van.
I think he's joking. But the lounge light has the thing on. So, of course, your eyes adjust to the light, right? But then I'll just wait in the laundry in the corner. she'll come out of the bathroom or out of the lounge, out of the like dining room rather, and I'll just be standing there in the dark. She gets a fucking massive fright. Real good. She calls me a psychopath for it, but it's real good. It's the best.
I'm not going to count it. He was enough over.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do that with my parents when we went for like walks at night to
Oh yeah.
like random like scout events or something.
Yeah.
And like I would walk ahead
go a little
and
bit
then
ahead,
like
hide in the bush.
hide.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah. I did that with some younger
Mum
cousins of
didn't
mine.
like it.
It's just been in your bedroom at 2 a.m. I've done that before. She went to the bathroom, and so I went out of the computer room and then laid down in the bedroom on her side of the bed. So her side of the bed's away from the door. I laid down in the gap between her side of the bed and the windows and waited until she got in the bed. But the thing is, I knew she would. She's basically said, "Don't do this to me. I'll break up with you if you keep doing this." And so I basically just like fucking like I poked my head up as soon as she got in the bedroom, and she still got a massive fright. But I wasn't willing to end my relationship over a fright. But wouldn't it be so good? Wouldn't it be so good?
My partner, she was in the bed,
Yeah.
and she was kind of like lying as flat as she possibly could with all the blankets over,
Okay,
and she
so
was trying to pretend that she wasn't there, and I was like,
You were clearly like,
I was
there's
like,
a human in that.
wonder where she is.
Did you
and,
say
like,
that out loud?
Nah, I was kind of like, oh, I wonder where she
So
is.
you were trying
But
to actually convince her.
there was one.
Oh,
I
yeah, it's always-
went along with my normal nightly routine, and I was
Yeah.
like just doing some shit, and then like
You
I
jumped in the
finally
bed.
got in the bedroom, and I
Yeah.
was like, I think she's here, but like I think she's pretending not to be here. So I was like kind of pretending she wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then like after a while I was like, "Oh, you're here." And she was like, "Oh my god, thank God." Like she'd like just run out of air. Like her face was real red.
Yeah. I've done this.
The electric blanket was on as well. And she was just like, "Oh, it's too much, it's too much."
Yeah. The key is to, depending on
You tunnel a like
tunnel air, you tunnel an
you
air
tunnel
hole.
a hole.
Yeah, and you just breathe through the, yeah.
We've done it. We've done it.
She didn't give you a fright though. She should have fucking, I don't know. I once knew a chick who.
She's given me a fright before. Oh man, the best fright she gave me.
Okay, the best
We
fright.
were in
you make it sound
airport
like a fucking
in-
kink. The best fright she gave me. We're at this airport. Oh boy.
No, we were in the airport,
Yeah.
Stockholm, I think it was.
Yep.
So we were waiting for a transfer, but
Mhm.
we had to wait overnight. It didn't have accommodation. So
Oh,
fuck it.
just fucking get the
No.
cheap cunt.
No, so we like flew in at
Yeah.
10 and flying out at 6. So we're like,
I would have got the accommodation. I just would have done it.
it's just not enough time.
It's not time.
So I was, there wasn't much options for sleeping.
Yeah.
It was a concrete slab or seats. Literally, that was it.
Yeah.
Like, not two concrete slabs, just one concrete slab or a seat. So,
Yeah.
like, can't remember why, but I got the concrete slab. But after a while, she came over and woke me up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had my headphones on.
Yeah, because you're trying to
Potentially
sleep
these
in an
ones.
airport. Yeah.
She kind of took my headphones off and like she wrote it in her like travel diary afterwards, but like the expression on my face, she thought that I thought that she was a robber or something. Like I was like,
Your expression was like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna die."
yeah, I was. Meanwhile, I was more like, where am I?
What's
All
going
right,
on?
I'm in an airport. All right, like I had the headphones on. All right, that's my partner. Yeah. Like I was just like, fuck this.
Yeah,
It was quite frightening. It
Yeah.
was probably the biggest fright she gave me.
yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, my expression. This guy's hooning in. That's too easy.
Fucking double bus all the way across the intersection. Oh shit! Oh shit! We got 10 minutes left.
11.
I think
Ah,
we can
fuck.
split it.
Right. 11 minutes left.
10 minutes, but okay. Well, I mean 16 if we
Oh,
take the
yeah.
extra. Apple jailbreak. There was a
We've
jailbreak
already
came out.
done one. No, you've already done that.
No, I haven't finished it. It doesn't work on the latest A12 devices, but anything before that it works.
Welcome to the Bus Factor, where we get to the news at 10 minutes too.
Apple jailbreak. They are suing Carillium. It's a Bluetooth attack that just came out. Basically, if you're around when what did SS choose headphones? Biggest fright so far. What? I missed it. Oh, 10. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're asking. Sorry. Yeah, Bluetooth attack.
Hurry
you
up with the
basically
news,
you
man.
hijack the peering stuff, and you basically degrade it so that it only uses 1 byte key. So basically, you're like, hey, bro, let's peer, and you're like, okay, what encryption do you want? Oh, let's use 1 byte, bro. Okay, 1 byte encryption. Here we are. Yeah, it's pretty bad. People are rolling patches for it. Anyway, you take some. Punching kids. Is that the first one there?
No, Pinchy was the.
Oh, pinching kids.
Pinchy was Captain Pinchy.
Oh, okay.
Kids.
What does he have to do with
was
kids?
Kid. Different story.
Okay, different story.
Do you know Dervil?
Daggerville?
Dervil.
Daggerville?
Dervil.
I don't think so. Oh, wait, fuck yeah. He's from the Bible, right? The devil? You go to hell. The devil gets you. Jesus. You're a bit here.
Did you read it?
I don't know while I was falling. Remote Derville Islands, rural bus stop, set to get a mace. What? Is this in New Zealand?
Yeah, mate.
I'd never heard of it.
It's like an island or something. It's
How do they have like one bus that goes around the island or something? Because like some of these like small islands don't really have.
Should we look
bus
at where it
networks.
is? If I can refresh that.
Did you like my Derville
Bam.
puns? Oh, what's this tree is like glitching.
Dervil.
Oh, I see what's
LSD,
happening.
mate.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I fixed it, but I accidentally just opened the bus account.
Right, that's where Dervil Island is.
Derville Island. Where can you scroll out? I don't really have any context. Okay, Upper South Island.
Yeah.
It's quite probably is the closest island to Wellington.
Ooh.
Is it the one you can see? Oh no. Okay,
Nah,
yeah,
you got that one.
it is
But
higher
it's
than
potentially
Wellington.
the northmost island, but then there's a couple more.
Yeah, the northmost island of its size in New Zealand and the South Island.
Hey!
It's my island.
Look at that. The
Stevens
northernmost island in the South Island. Would you call that South Island?
South Island, yeah.
But like it's an island.
Oh, there's one above it. Look at that.
No, that's
Oh,
your
that's the one you're
island.
talking about. Sorry.
But like
Oh wait,
that's
the
an
peninsula.
island.
The peninsula goes out further north.
Oh, yeah, that does.
Yeah.
But going back to this.
Yeah.
Would you call that
Mm-hmm.
your island?
My island.
Would you call it the South Island or part of the South Island?
Yeah, I call it part of the South Island. Would you not? Would you call it the North Island or some other like? Because we do have other islands that aren't part of the North or South Island.
I would potentially call it part of its own island, Stephen Island.
Yeah, I mean we have Short Island, right? You guys realize that our islands don't have names? Do you mean the North and South Island, or like all of them? Nelson is north. Nelson is north of Wellington? No way. Is it?
Yeah, Nelson is north of Wellington.
Huh.
Yeah.
I honestly did not know that.
Yeah. I did a conference talk in Nelson.
Oh, the two islands they don't have names. Yeah, yeah.
And that was like back in the day where I was like describing where I was from, and I'm like, I'm from southwest of here, southeast of here,
yeah,
from Wellington,
yeah.
and people were like, because I was from the north.
I know. I'm just imagining how that joke went down. It would have been really dry, and there would have been these like laughs. And it would have been real awkward. Just like when you did the fucking French thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyway,
don't we have a new name for Stewart Island now?
Dervil,
Not a
like
new name, an old name rather.
it's got a bus stop. Like how big was this island?
It's pretty big.
Oh, it was pretty big. All right, so it's got a bus stop
Oh.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Not sure where the roads are.
Okay, but it
Google
surely has
doesn't
more
know.
than one bus stop. Because if it only had one bus stop, what's
It
the bus route?
literally has no. Oh no, we've got a road. It goes there.
Yeah.
It just stops in the middle, and it goes all the way there. All right, so we got a few roads.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just have one bus stop. That wouldn't work. You need to have a bus route, which needs
It's getting a
to be
makeover. Suggested that.
Well, hey, is that seriously the best news story we have this week?
There was another bus driver that
Prioritize them by like how good
was
they are.
high on fucking cough meds,
Eh,
and he got caught twice in an hour. Probably because he was still high after the first time he got
I
caught.
thought like, hey, okay, but hang on. If a cop pulls you over and is like, "You're under the influence," I'm giving you a ticket, but then they don't take your keys away, right? Like, what if you're unsafe to like? Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, I had a fucking funny story. Yeah, he got pulled over twice in 1 hour. Yeah,
Wait, you could have like one bus stop. It could be a 3-node route. Doesn't that need like? I mean, oh, I see. That would you can only get on and off in one stop though. No, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, you got to have
need
the
at
other-
least 2 stops.
You got to have the other stops that
Yeah.
you get off at.
Yeah.
It was a dark and stormy night when the driver
Very. Was this like one of those Herald stories? With the,
stuff.
oh, it's stuff. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. Like I had that once. I got pulled over as a kid driving, and they were like, "Oh, you're not allowed passengers and restricted." I'm like, "Okay, well, what do I do? Like, what do I do?" And they're like, "Ah, don't worry, you can just drive home with them." And I'm like, "Well, if it's bad enough that I get a ticket, why are you still letting me drive?"
so I went into town when I had a cold once,
Mhm.
and I was meeting up with some friends that were drinking.
The two.
This
sorry,
is
hang on. The
one.
2 endpoints and nodes, like intercity buses, you get off with the bus stops, or if you're like that other driver, you get off. You're in the whole route. Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, Karen.
yeah,
Awesome.
so right, none of us get it. Anyway,
We're talking about
oh yeah, so I went into town, had a cold, meeting up with some people drinking.
mhm.
I wasn't drinking because I had a cold,
Yeah.
and I was being sensible, and I was on
You
the
got
waters
denied,
the
didn't you?
whole night. Didn't get denied. Went to a pub. One of my mates ran the bar, so he was like, "Oh, you're not drinking, all right?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm actually kind of tired, so I might go home."
Yeah.
So I went round the corner to my
Oh,
car.
I have heard the story. Yep.
There was like a lot of cops on that street. It was like
Mhm.
Allen or Blair Street.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, damn, like, okay, this is a bit weird. But then I was like, I'm completely sober, so this should be fine.
Mhm.
So I walked up to my car, jumped in the car, was about to put keys in the ignition.
Yeah.
Got a cop on the tapping on the window and being like, "Ugh." And they were like, oh, I think you're too drunk to drive. And I was like, can you breath test me? And they're like, oh, no, like, we just think you're too drunk to drive.
You're like, wow, I have
was like,
drunk.
I was like, so you don't have to breath test me to come up with that thing. Oh, you know me when I get in that mood.
You're sick and tired already, and some cops coming up, and you're like, just fucking breath test. It'll be over in
Yeah.
10 seconds.
And he was just like, because you haven't put the key in the ignition,
Yeah.
you're not driving the vehicle, so we don't actually have to.
Just fucking do it real quick.
Yeah, so I was like, fucking hindsight, I should have done. I'm driving this motherfucker. But I didn't. I was just like, oh, okay. And then he like quoted some like section of the fucking Land Transport Act, which I looked up fucking 12 hours later when I was a bit hungover.
And it was right.
He was right.
Wait, when you're a bit hungover.
Oh yeah, because he took my keys,
So you thought, fuck it, might as well go drinking.
went back to the same bar,
Yeah.
and my mate was just like, I thought you were going home. And I'm like, nah, mate, cops just took my keys, and I just got on the fucking whiskeys.
Yeah.
Picked up my phone, picked up my keys in 12 hours because that's when I was meant to.
Which ironically means you're more drunk than
I
when
was
they got rid of it.
potentially not suitable to drive at the point I picked up my key. I
Yeah.
did have to wait 3 minutes in the cop shop because I
Mhm.
turned up 3 minutes before 12 hours. And they were like, we're not allowed to release this for another 3 minutes. So I was like, okay.
That's real annoying, right? Like
Yeah.
that's the kind of situation where like, and it's not even like police corruption at that point. It's just like nonsensical laws or whatever.
yeah.
Just you have the fucking
or-
breath tester.
So yeah, when he was talking about the law that it came under, he was giving me an example of when this law might apply,
Yeah.
which wasn't my example. He was like, say if a pregnant lady was about to drive and she was under distress,
Mm.
I'm allowed to disable her vehicle. So that's what they did. They disabled my vehicle by taking the keys.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not pregnant.
Like,
I
this is a
think
different
it was
situation.
like my, and he was like, oh yeah, but it's just. It's
How
just an
old was the
example."
cop?
I can't remember. It was like
Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. They're
that's
fucking
one.
easy.
Yeah, easy.
Hey, well, have you got anything else you want to talk about? I think I'm pretty.
Some
much
Hamilton
done.
bus drivers were sick and like the whole network died or something.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of drivers there. Pretty small network.
I'll read the headline. Waikato, winter bugs see Hamilton bus services cancelled and delayed. Probably not as bad as Wellington buses, but hey, it's news.
The difference is 20 bus routes being cancelled, and Hamilton is the entire network not running.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I got some ones that quickly go through. Webman had a backdoor in it, so depending on where you downloaded it, might want to check that out. Ruby Gems, a few people have had their accounts hijacked.
He's made himself a new name, remote
And
correspondent.
Remote correspondent.
I'm not sure he's the remote correspondent.
No, I'll accept it.
That's literally the same intersection.
He's just been standing there, mate. He's just been standing waiting.
Why didn't he just stay here?
I don't know. Giving us another view. Do you reckon at some point, Hugh, it becomes unethical to not enforce 2FA? So Ruby Gems, Pip, Composer, at some point, doesn't it become unethical for them to not enforce 2FA?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking does, because how many people get hacked every time they don't fucking do it? Do you have /name and /Nick? No, you have to like change your name through the profile thing, and you only get one of them or something like different. HTTPS, Google rather wants to change the limit to 1 year, so you can only get a 1 year certificate maximum. I'm okay with that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, now with Let's Encrypt, like, fucking, you can get a free one for like 2 months or whatever.
I mean, that being said, like my personal certs that I install, like self-signed ones, as long as they can be longer than a year.
Yeah.
Because like if I'm not getting it signed by a CA anyway, then
yeah, because they always had that like sick, that fucking scooter driver. He was driving along on the footpath, then he jumped that curb. That's a big curb as well.
That's a pretty big curb, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, self-signed. Yeah, so you know how like Chrome had like that like random backdoor, you could like type in the
this is a bad idea. This is dangerous.
This is a bad idea.
This is unsafe.
And they took it out.
No, they didn't take it out. They changed it. It's a different word now.
Yeah, I thought they took that new word out again.
I think they talked about doing it, but they haven't taken it out.
All right.
So
but it doesn't work for everything? It doesn't work for the HDSD?
No, it only works for HSTS.
Oh, I thought... I don't know. We'll talk offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
They changed it, though, so if you have to keep looking in the source code to find out which one it is, and it's fucking a nuisance. Yeah.
Yeah, the backdoor was like you just type in, like if you get an SSL error, you just like type in like let me through, and it'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's designed as like a debug thing, which I found it real useful because if I'm testing something and like doing man in the middle and they get an HSTS error, clearing that cache is like just if you don't want it cleared permanently, it's real annoying because you basically have to, especially if it's in the preload list, it's fucking annoying. But Chrome does have a way to clear it. It's just like real annoying. Yeah.
I think you can clear the preload list locally.
Yeah, there's like some ways
because like they're just loading it from like it's bundled with the install, but you can like
there's like a file that contains it. Yeah. There's also Steam Linux local protocol escalation, which has some bug bounty drama around it. We won't go into it since we're running late. But yeah, update your Steams, please. Also, Valve is a really shitty company when it comes to security.
Update all your shit, really?
Yeah, update all your shit. Yeah. Anyway, you want to take any, or are we about done?
I think I'm done. There's like a top 10 list of like open deck buses around Europe, but
yeah, I mean, interesting, but maybe next week. All right, we're about done. The buses have calmed down. 13 today, which means TPP and Q share the prize for being
boom.
Closest.
What do you want to do with it, TPP?
What do you do with all that prize? For our listeners, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that join button, hit that subscribe button, hit that Patreon button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that tweet button.
Oh, we might see you tomorrow at security.ac.nz.
Good point. If you are in Wellington, come for Coconut Hookers. Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that on the Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. What kind of
support
bus
us on
drivers do you think we are?
Patreon, and we might be able to get
At
that
best,
surprise.
we can give you a guy who drives the bus while masturbating. That's the best we can do.
He wasn't even driving.
Yeah, he was, wasn't it?
No, he stopped. Remember, he went back to the depot or something, or he got to his last stop.
Why was the girl still on the bus then?
Because I think like he might have still had one more stop. I don't know. He wasn't like actively driving.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I think he thought no one was on the bus.
Yeah,
so
pretty sure he thought no one was on the bus. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I hope he did.
so. Yeah.
Oh, there's still one girl there. Ah, fuck it. Ugh.
Yeah. Or he's like, she looks up and notices him just staring in the mirror. Anyway, let's end it there for today. Let's hope we don't get kicked off Apple. And we'll see everyone next time.
All right. See ya.
Libbesvekta. Libb.
Oh yeah.
Libbesvekta.
Oh yeah.